done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty in the land of the free.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Jets. Kicker Chad Ryland has this one teed up. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Trying to find Breece Hall out of the backfield. And it's third down. You look at this Arizona defense. It's quite a unit. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Angel. Here we go. 19 instruction.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Jets had 5 and 11 on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give the ball. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Don't jump.
Here's Fields. That is caught. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
319, you got a mini base. Why not?
Back to the ground with Hall. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run with Allen. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Option play, here's Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Touchdown! Mason Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after it, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cardinals nothing. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man, and that's the rookie fourth-round pick. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Cardinal first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1970 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching them try to take away that area of the field.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
And now they'll shift things around.
Go street. Like it.
They run over center with Benson. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On the set. Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Viking 18.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Chad Wyland's on for the Arizona field goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point is always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
A huge play there for the Jets. 49 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 27 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 5. Now they'll audible to something else. Second and 5. Loose inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Good. Alpha. 19 winning. Here we go. Right.
Fields now to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Fights him off. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling him back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
The Jets on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Straight and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Ooh, the juke. And able to get this out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're up. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Now they'll change things up.
Dragon 60.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timber Wolf. Street.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go. Back ball 80. 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next, the score, Cardinals 24, Jets 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, able to avoid it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here we go, son. Delta, Delta. Sit high.
Back to throw. Fields. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here we go.
Fields. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Fields going to run, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go. Hey, number 258, who feels that? Hey, Ken. Right.
From the gun, here's Fields. He finds Taylor, complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 of the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go. Good. 19 seconds. EQ.
Now it's Fields. To the right side and complete to Atwell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
To throw is Fields. Going right back to Wilson. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. They'll go again with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Vincent. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
They'll set up a throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Now back to throw. That is caught. He's to the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Here we go. 551. 551. Slow, go. Hey, Ken. Go.
Here's Fields. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. Fights through him. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Here we go.
To the air again, Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal.
31, Jets 28. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Trey Hendrickson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They're going to look to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Viking 18.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's He's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check match.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Packers 50, Packers 50, Packers 50.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Back. Cougar 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. Ready, right?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
70 Lions. Go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Hey.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Matthew Golden with an amazing diving catch. And the Cardinals will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now Fields. Throw right side, Wilson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up second down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Back to throw, Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jets 35. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if we keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Alert! Alert! Cowboy! 70,
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
On the ready.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass caught. That's Golden. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Street. Flag. Flag. Go street. Steady.
A give left side for Benson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Cardinals.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, 70 Timberwolves. Ridge.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
At the Jets' 34-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Street.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Dragon 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll run with Benson. Oh, no, lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 19, extend. Banjo. Tonight.
All eyes on Fields. He's got Atwell. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. What a play to start the drive, already out past the 30.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you got to get up there and spike it.
But this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And this going to wind up incomplete. So they took a chance on the fake spike. Doesn't work out. But at least here, the clock does stop with the incompletion.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 58, put your hands up. Go.
Now Fields. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
319, get up. Angel. Hey, Ken.
One last throw here for Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Arizona, they finish above 500 for the year. The final tally 9-8. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better-than-average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Jets, this loss will be the capper to what will be a disappointing 5-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way.